AI is reshaping how organizations operate today. Microsoft Foundry brings advanced capabilities into reach, enabling businesses to innovate faster, improve efficiency, and deliver exceptional customer experiences, all while maintaining enterprise grade security and compliance. As a business leader, you're tasked with driving growth, managing risk, and responding to market changes, all with limited resources. Foundry helps you meet these challenges by offering scalable solutions that integrate seamlessly with your existing systems. From automating document processing to enhancing decision making with predictive insights, Foundry empowers your teams to focus on strategic priorities. In this module, you'll explore what makes Foundry a trusted platform for enterprise AI. You learn about its core services, Azure Vision, Azure Language, Azure Document Intelligence, Azure Search, and orchestration tools, and see how they map to real world business scenarios. You also discover how to choose the right approach, whether pre built tools, Foundry models, or retrieval augmented generation, RAG, to balance performance, cost, and compliance.
What are Foundry tools? Foundry tools enable users to build and deploy AI solutions that combine advanced capabilities such as vision, language, document understanding, search, speech, and generative AI with enterprise grade security, governance, and integration. It helps organizations turn data into insights, automate processes, and create new experiences while maintaining trust and control. Microsoft Foundry acts as the orchestration and governance layer for generative AI and AI agents. Foundry enables you to discover and evaluate models, manage safety and compliance, monitor performance and usage, support workflows where AI agents can take actions on your behalf. Now, let's look at why these features matter for your organization. Keep AI secure and compliant. Enterprise grade security and compliance introducing AI into critical workflows raises valid concerns. Who can see the data? How are outputs controlled? Will we meet regulatory requirements? Foundry addresses these questions with built in encryption, access controls, and compliance with global standards. Responsible AI principles help reduce bias and harmful outputs, and safety features protect sensitive information in prompts and responses. For business leaders, this means you can confidently deploy AI in regulated workflows without increasing risk, while maintaining auditability and trust. Tip: think of safety features as your organization's seatbelt for AI. They help ensure every output aligns with your compliance standards and brand values, so innovation doesn't come at the cost of trust. Scale without disruption and integrate with what you have, scalability and integration. Scaling AI isn't just about adding capacity, it's about doing so without disruption. Foundry runs on Azure's global cloud, so you can start small and expand as demand grows. Integration with existing Azure services for identity, storage, and networking reduces complexity, and monitoring tools help control costs and performance. This means organizations can move from a pilot to enterprise wide adoption without redesigning your solution or sacrificing reliability. Tip: visibility is power. Monitoring tools give you the clarity to scale confidently, helping you spot trends, control costs, and keep performance strong as AI moves from pilot to enterprise wide adoption. Unlock generative AI safely and at scale. Generative AI with guardrails. Generative AI can create content, summarize documents, and reason over complex inputs. But without governance, it can introduce risk. Foundry adds model selection, safety controls, and lifecycle management, so you can orchestrate workflows where AI agents take actions on your behalf while maintaining oversight. What are Foundry tools? Foundry tools enable users to build and deploy AI solutions that combine advanced capabilities such as vision, language, document understanding, search, speech, and generative AI with enterprise grade security, governance, and integration. It helps organizations turn data into insights, automate processes, and create new experiences while maintaining trust and control. Microsoft Foundry acts as the orchestration and governance layer for generative AI and AI agents. Foundry enables you to discover and evaluate models, manage safety and compliance, monitor performance and usage, support workflows where AI agents can take actions on your behalf. Now let's look at why these features matter for your organization. Generative AI, the ability to generate original responses to natural language prompts. For example, Software for a real estate business might be used to automatically generate property descriptions and advertising copy for a property listing. Diagram of an eye being scanned. Computer vision. The ability to accept, interpret, and process visual input from images, videos, and live camera streams. For example, an automated checkout in a grocery store might use computer vision to identify which products a customer has in their shopping basket, eliminating the need to scan a barcode or manually enter the product and quantity. Diagram of a speech bubble and a sound wave. Speech. The ability to recognize and synthesize speech. For example, a digital assistant might enable users to ask questions or provide audible instructions by speaking into a microphone and generate spoken output to provide answers or confirmations. Diagram of a text document. Natural language processing, the ability to process natural language in written or spoken form, analyze it, identify key points, and generate summaries or categorizations. For example, a marketing application might analyze social media messages that mention a particular company, translate them to a specific language, and categorize them as positive or negative based on sentiment analysis. Diagram of a form containing information. Information extraction. The ability to use computer vision, speech, and natural language processing to extract key information from documents, forms, images, recordings, and other kinds of content. For example, an automated expense claims processing application might extract purchase dates, individual line item details, and total costs from a scanned receipt. Diagram of a chart showing an upward trend. Decision support. The ability to use historic data and learned correlations to make predictions that support business decision making. For example, analyzing demographic and economic factors in a city to predict real estate market trends that inform property pricing decisions. Agents orchestrate generative AI capabilities to go beyond simple responses. They take meaningful actions on behalf of users. Combining natural language understanding with enterprise workflows, agents can automate complex tasks such as drafting and sending emails, submitting expense claims, updating CRM records, or scheduling meetings. They act as intelligent intermediaries, connecting AI-powered insights with business systems to reduce manual effort, improve accuracy, and accelerate decision-making. Foundry in action. Every day, retailers generate mountains of sales data. Turning that into insights and customer-ready content quickly can mean the difference between hitting or missing revenue targets. Here's how Foundry could make it happen. Example scenario, a global retailer uses Foundry to orchestrate an agent that combines multiple AI capabilities to streamline daily operations. The agent generates summaries of daily sales trends using generative AI models, retrieves product-level insights from enterprise data through Azure Search powered by natural language processing for semantic understanding, drafts localized promotional content in multiple languages using generative AI and natural language processing. Optionally applies information extraction to pull structured data from invoices or reports before creating summaries. A manager reviews and approves the output before publishing, ensuring governance and compliance remain intact. Capabilities in action, generative AI for creating summaries and promotional content, agents for orchestrating tasks and automating workflows, natural language processing for understanding and generating multilingual content, information extraction for structured data from documents if included, search for retrieving relevant product insights from enterprise knowledge sources. Foundry gives business leaders a secure, scalable foundation for adopting AI responsibly. It combines enterprise-grade security and compliance with integration across existing systems, so organizations can expand from pilot projects to enterprise-wide solutions without disruption. For generative AI, Foundry adds governance, safety, and orchestration, ensuring that innovation happens with control and auditability. Together, these capabilities, spanning vision, language, document intelligence, and more, help leaders unlock measurable business value while maintaining trust and oversight.
Azure Vision. With Azure Vision, you can detect common objects in images, generate captions, descriptions, and tags based on image contents, and read text in images. Automate visual inspections or extract text from scanned documents. Azure Language Icon. Azure Language helps organizations understand and work with text at scale. It can identify key information, gauge sentiment, and create summaries from large volumes of content. It also supports building conversational experiences and question answering tools, making it easier to deliver fast, accurate responses to customers and employees. Understand customer feedback or translate text into multiple languages. Azure Document Intelligence icon. Azure Document Intelligence. With Azure Document Intelligence, you can use pre built or custom models to extract fields from complex documents such as invoices, receipts, and forms, automate invoice processing or contract review. Azure Search Service icon. Azure Search helps you find the right information quickly by turning your content into a searchable index. It uses AI to understand and organize data, making it easier to retrieve relevant insights. This capability is often used to connect enterprise data with generative AI, ensuring responses are accurate and grounded in trusted information, help employees retrieve policies or product details without digging through files. Microsoft Foundry icon. Microsoft Foundry acts as the orchestration and governance layer for generative AI and AI agents. It provides tools for model selection, safety, observability, and lifecycle management. Coordinate workflows that combine multiple AI capabilities with compliance and monitoring. Business leaders often ask, which Foundry tool should I use? The answer depends on your workflow. For example, are you trying to automate document heavy processes like invoice handling or contract review? Do you need to improve customer engagement with multilingual support or sentiment analysis? Or are you looking to orchestrate generative AI across multiple processes for marketing or operations? Connecting these needs to the right Foundry solution ensures you invest in technology that delivers measurable results. Explore common scenarios. AI can feel abstract until you see how it solves real problems. Across industries, organizations are using Foundry to tackle challenges that slow down operations, increase costs, or limit customer engagement. From automating document heavy processes to improving multilingual support and orchestrating generative AI workflows, these examples show what's possible and why it matters for business leaders. Each scenario highlights the problem, the Foundry solution that addresses it, and the business value you can expect. Automate visual inspections for better quality control. Screenshot of a person inspecting products. Manufacturers face constant pressure to maintain product quality while reducing costs. Manual inspections can be slow, inconsistent, and prone to human error, especially on high-speed production lines. Azure Vision enables automated image and video analysis to detect defects in real time. For example, cameras on the line can capture product images, and vision models can identify scratches, misalignments, or missing components instantly. Business value. Faster inspections mean fewer bottlenecks, improved accuracy, and reduced waste. This helps manufacturers maintain quality standards while scaling production efficiently. Analyze customer sentiment and deliver multilingual support. Screenshot of a smiling person shopping. Global retailers often receive thousands of customer reviews, social media mentions, and support tickets daily. Understanding what customers are saying and responding in their preferred language is critical for brand reputation and loyalty. Azure Language provides sentiment analysis to gauge customer mood, translation to break language barriers, and summarization to condense lengthy feedback. Imagine a retailer automatically categorizing reviews as positive or negative and routing urgent issues to the right team, all while providing responses in multiple languages. Business value. Better insights into customer sentiment and faster, more personalized responses across regions lead to improved satisfaction and stronger engagement. Streamlined document heavy workflows for faster processing. Screenshot of a person holding a document. Financial services firms handle mountains of paperwork, loan applications, contracts, compliance forms. Manual data entry slows processes and increases the risk of errors. Azure Document Intelligence automates data extraction from structured and semi-structured documents. For example, it can pull names, dates, and amounts from scanned forms and feed them directly into back-office systems. Business value. Reduced manual effort, faster turnaround times, and fewer compliance errors free staff to focus on higher value tasks like customer service and risk analysis. Enable quick knowledge retrieval and self-service. Who's a right-sized model? Not every task needs the most advanced model. Larger models can be powerful, but they often come with higher costs and longer response times. For some scenarios, a pre-built service
is the fastest and safest choice. For others, you may need a foundation model for generative tasks or a custom approach for specialized accuracy. Making informed choices helps ensure you deliver the right level of capability without overspending, maintain governance and safety controls, scale solutions effectively as adoption grows. Common model approaches in Foundry offers several ways to implement solutions, each suited to different types of business needs. Let's start with the most straightforward option, pre-built tools designed for common tasks. Pre-built tools. Foundry offers several ways to implement solutions, each suited to different business needs. Let's start with the most straightforward option, Foundry tools, pre-built tools, services designed for common tasks. Use pre-built tools like Azure Vision, Language, Document Intelligence, and Search when your task is well defined and common across industries. These services offer fast time to value, built in safety and compliance features, predictable cost and performance. Example: a retailer automates invoice processing with document intelligence, reducing manual data entry and speeding up approvals without building a custom model. Foundry models. When your goals go beyond structured tasks and require creativity or reasoning, foundation models provide the flexibility to generate content and handle complex inputs. These models power generative AI scenarios such as drafting marketing copy, summarizing long documents, creating multilingual responses. Example: a marketing team uses a foundation model to generate campaign content for multiple regions, applying safety filters to maintain brand standards and compliance. Retrieval Augmented Generation, RAG. Sometimes accuracy matters as much as creativity. If your outputs must be grounded in your organization's data, RAGI combines the power of foundation models with enterprise search to keep responses factual and relevant. This approach retrieves relevant documents and uses them to inform the model's response, improving accuracy and reducing the risk of incorrect or fabricated information. Example: a customer support chatbot uses RAG to answer questions based on company policies and product documentation, providing source links for verification, fine-tuning, or custom models. For highly specialized workflows, Foundry models might need refinement. Fine-tuning or creating smaller custom models can provide the precision required for niche tasks, unique document formats, or strict compliance requirements. This option is best for industry-specific terminology, strict formatting requirements, high volume tasks where precision matters. Example: a financial institution fine tunes a model to process complex loan agreements with unique clauses, improving accuracy and reducing compliance risk. Compare model approaches at a glance. It outlines 5 AI model strategies, each suited to different tasks and trade offs. Pre built tools, best for common tasks like OCR or sentiment analysis. Fast, safe, and cost predictable, but limited flexibility. Foundry models, ideal for generative or reasoning tasks, highly flexible and creative, but more costly and requires monitoring. RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. Use when responses must be grounded in your data. Boosts factual accuracy, but depends on curated content. Fine tuning custom models tailored for domain specific language or strict formats. High precision and scalable, but needs curated data and governance. Agentic orchestration designed for automating multi-step workflows. Offers full orchestration with governance, though adds complexity and monitoring needs. AI can deliver transformative value, but it can also introduce unexpected costs if pricing isn't part of the strategy. Unlike traditional software, AI workloads scale dynamically. A pilot that starts with a few thousand transactions can quickly grow to millions as adoption spreads across teams and regions. Without clear visibility into pricing models, budgets can spiral and ROI becomes harder to prove. For business leaders, pricing decisions aren't just about cost, they're about confidence. Predictable spend enables better forecasting and stakeholder buy-in. Flexible options allow experimentation without locking into commitments too early. The right approach balances 3 priorities: flexibility for pilots and innovation, predictability for mature deployments, control through monitoring and governance. Cost optimization strategies. Managing AI costs isn't just about picking the right pricing model, It's about building habits that keep spending predictable as adoption grows. These strategies help you control costs without slowing innovation so you can scale AI responsibly and confidently. Start small and scale gradually. Begin with pay as you go for pilots and early experiments. Once usage stabilizes and the business case is clear, move to prepaid plans for predictable costs and discounts. Right size your models. Avoid defaulting to the largest model. Smaller models often deliver the same business value at a fraction of the cost. Match model size to the complexity of your task. Optimize repetitive tasks. Reuse common outputs and group similar requests to reduce processing costs. For example, store frequently used responses and handle related queries together. These simple steps can lower expenses without affecting performance. Monitor and set alerts. Use Microsoft Cost Management and Azure Monitor to track usage and costs in real time. Set alerts for unusual spikes to prevent surprises and keep budgets on track. Leverage discounts and reserved capacity. Commit to predictable workloads for savings. Reserved capacity options can reduce unit costs for organizations with steady demand. Line pricing decisions with your adoption stage and pair them with governance. Start with flexibility for pilots, then move to predictable pricing as workloads scale. Use Azure Cost Management and Azure Monitor to set alerts, track usage trends, and create dashboards so leaders have real time visibility into spend. These steps help prevent surprises and keep innovation on track without overspending. Pricing strategy is a critical part of scaling AI responsibly. By choosing the right model for your adoption stage and applying cost optimization practices, you can balance flexibility with predictability and deliver measurable ROI. Combine smart pricing with proactive monitoring using Azure tools to keep innovation on track without financial surprises.